What is up, people, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are back on the Radical Van. I started calling it the Radical Van. I don't know why. Could be something to do with the Radical engine. But the Radical Van. I don't know. It just feels better than Hayabusa Van because my other Mini is the Busa Mini. So this is the Radical Van. I like it. For some reason, I think it sounds a little bit. Oh, what was that van now? Out of the. The crime fighting with the ghosts and stuff. The Mystery Machine. Don't know why. Anyway. So, are you ready for this one? Now, we're over by the chassis table. She's not there, is she? So, what does this mean? What does this mean if the car isn't on the table? It's on the floor, people. So, we are rolling. Ta-da! Yes. Me and my father have got it back because my old man's been ill for quite a while now. And he's just had some operations on his heart and he's back to fighting fit. And it's amazing to have him back. So, wish him all the best because he's an amazing man, and it's nice to have him back as he is. So, the car is rolling, and what we decided to do was throw the body on it because we need to trim these rear arches. This is what we're doing today, people, by the way. We are body positioning. I skipped a lot, but we need to cut these rear arches because at the minute, it looks like a bit of a Hot Wheels car. It does look quite good, doesn't it? I quite like it. Don't know why. I quite like it. So we have got it off the table so I can run some geometry tests. I need to make sure that my hand is I don't know what to do with my hand. It's just flapping around. It's back again. So we need to do camber, caster, bump, droop. We need to do as much as we can while it's on the floor now. And I thought I'd drop the body on, drop the front end on, drop the bonnet on, just to give us an idea of where everything is going to sit. Now, it's all a bit thrown off because the back's jacked up. So it's all out of kilter, which is pushing the bonnet forward, which is not letting the front end come in. So we need to get the cutter on. But we'll do that in a bit. We'll just look at it for a bit and go, ha. So, we'll get this bonnet off. Oh, shit. Come on. There you go. So, the suspension is working as I had hoped. The angles look good. Now, I've had to jack these shocks up because these are rear springs. So, they're like 150s. And when I let the car down off the engine crane, they just went and they went squished. So these is in. All of this has come out really well. They did really well on the last video. I got a lot of good comments. A lot of my comments come through Instagram. So Skidmore's Garage on Instagram. So I welded all these up. I wanted to TIG weld them, but I can't get TIG gas to save my life. But I may have a way around that soon. So these are all welded up. They fitted on perfectly, just as we wanted them to go in. So this is bushed to get rid of some vibration. So I can get rid of all of it. Shocks are in and they are under the front. These are still tacked because what this is going to allow us to do as well is we can adjust ride height with this rather than adjust preload. So once we've preloaded these shocks both to the same pressures, technically we can clock this bracket. I am now thinking, why didn't I make this adjustable? Do you know what I mean? I could have made this in a way where this was adjustable. You know what I mean? Run it on thrust bearings or something and have like a tie down with an adjustable on it. Anyway, I'm just thinking way ahead here, aren't I? So engine's in, chassis is looking pretty good there. Front end's on. Steering is locked out at the minute, so it's dead square. Back wheels are on. They're not sticking out far, considering they're 13/8. That is slightly... By the time this thing's got some big wheel arches on the back, I don't know whether it's going to look a bit goofy, but... Yeah, she is on. And shit me, we put it on the floor, bolted the wheels on, and you could literally roll this thing with a fingernail. It's... Considering I haven't done any setup really on it, it rolled so easy you wouldn't have caught your breath. Literally, your little finger could push and pull this car across the floor. So, that's where we are. Right, we're 6 minutes in now. So, what I want to do now is we've got to get the back up, take the wheels off, put the chassis on something flat, put the body exactly where we want it. I'm going to mark it so this wheel is directly in the middle of the wheel arch. Then, once the wheel's off, we'll mark it, cut it, drop the body back on. Then the body should be level with the floor. Then we can come and start making some body mounts for the front. And then we can work away from our centre point. Right in. I'm going to finish my Guinness. And we're going to play. Right then. So, rear arches are cut. So all I've done there is I've just done like a 2-inch all the way around to give me enough clearance. Do you know what I mean? So no matter what tyre is going to go on the back, we've got plenty of clearance around the tyre. This one looks like a bigger gap, but this side of the car is sitting slightly higher. I lost one of my fake shocks, so I had to make a new one, and I've made it a little bit wrong. Only like 1/4 inch, but it's made a difference to that size of that gap. So where we are now, the car is rolling. Yeah, nice and free, forwards and backwards. And we know the steering's straight because it's locked out. So what I've done now is we've got little pieces of wood sticking out, holding the body. But the body will sag. So I've got a little piece of wood up there, holding the body up. Then at the front, we've got some of this stuff. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. So what I've done on this part here is I've drilled a hole, and this is a 13mm M8, and it's in the slot, so I can adjust the gapping here, so I can get it, you know, get that fine bit of adjustment, getting everything nice and square and true. Because you don't want this all the way in. You'd think, oh, get it all the way in. But that'll affect where your door sits. So then you'll have gaps around the door. So I've done this so I can just get it to freely sit where it wants to sit. Yeah, I left this one loose so I could show you. So that can then get nipped up. It ain't going to move. But I've got the adjustment in the slots. Then we can try a door. Because before we start mounting the body, we need to know the doors are going to sit nice. Now, they sat nice on a steel body at Leslie's. So, let's just grab a door. Obviously, the right one would be nice. So, these doors are different to pretty much anything you'll see. Yeah? They're lightweight, don't weigh nothing. But they've got the steel hoop at the top, and the steel hoop comes all the way down the door to there, and it comes all the way down the door to here, where it would have a normal window running in it. We've also got carbon skins, so they're light, uber strong. Now I wanted to go this route so you don't get any of the flapping at a high speed around the top. So Les at Custom Minis made them for me. So we need to get, without dropping it, we need to get the door in place. Yeah? So we can see, well, to be honest, that is about where we want it, isn't it? That is about right. Because we're level, we are a little bit in here, but we're way in here. So once that's come out to there, and the bottom needs to come out to about there, that is what I want. Not that bothered about this end because the wing's way off, but I don't want this out, and I want that right. So we've got to play with the setup, and we can do that by moving this pillar in and out to pull the front of the door in or out. Do you understand what I mean? And for door hinges, what did I do with them? Here they are. That chap who I did that white Z car for, no, the purple Z car with the white frame, gave me a set of these DNS, whatever it's called, DRS, DSN, something like that, isn't it? He gave me a set of these. So we're going to have these on the car, but I'm thinking about trying to modify them. So basically, once the door's on the car, the door will still be quick release. Do you understand what I mean? So you'll open it, and it will just lift off. Or you have to open it and pull a pin, or there'll be a detent. Do you know what I mean? So I can just go and the door comes up. That's the plan. Because you know me, I like to be a little bit different. But as you can see, the door is sitting there. We're in here, in here, slightly below that corner. Pretty square on the doorstep. So the door fits like a dream. We know this because it's the original steel top. Can't go wrong with it. To be honest, you could put a window in it. I have got a full I've got an electric window kit. Do you reckon an electric window kit would push a Perspex window up and down? Without... Because there's not going to be any weight in it. Imagine having electric windows. But they'd still be polycarbonate. Hey? The motors and that don't weigh anything. I found it not so long back in here. I completely forgot I brought it. God, electric windows. Sitting there. Windows down. Up. We shall return upon this idea. Let me know in the comments if you think it's a good one. The kit is very light. It doesn't weigh a lot. Because I didn't even know it was in the box when I found it not so long back. Imagine it'd be light. The doors are super light anyway. The windows are going to be light. I bet you this door with the poly window and the motor only weighs the same as one of the doors on my Blue Mini. Anyway, so yeah, getting sidetracked. Hinges. But if I have electric windows, I can't have removable doors. Oh. If you don't want to undo a plug. I don't know. Anyway, we digress. So, the hinge is going in whichever way it goes in. I think it goes in that way. But you've got to remember as well, oh shit, can't have electric windows because the exhaust's going in here, isn't it? Oh, no. Freaking hell. I just wasted brain cells thinking of all that, didn't I? Wasted brain cells. Because we've got to cut the bottom of this door off. Unless I make it so the window doesn't go all the way down. On this side. Just stop thinking about it, man. Stop it. Frick's sake, it's not like I ain't got enough work to do, is it? So anyway, we need to figure out this position and this position, because what I'm doing is the hinges are going to be tied into the chassis. The hinges are going to be tied into the door and this frame. On this side, the lock is going to be tied into this frame, and the other side of the lock is going to be tied into the chassis. So this becomes a more integral part. It's carbon, it's pretty strong, it's got a steel hoop. The problem you find with most space frames is the doors are just attached to the fiberglass. Well, I want my door attached to the chassis and the fiberglass attached as well. Do you know what I mean? So the door is actually physically mounted to the chassis, not just the glass. So that is what we've got to work on. I brought new ones of these. You know, the old style door clacker thingies. I got these from Old School Minis, because he does me deals down there. So that is going to be, this is the other side, in there. But the back of this is going to be, it's going to mount to a plate to the chassis, if you know what I mean. It can't be welded to the chassis like that, because you'll never get the body up. Well, you probably would. You could no. Unless I make all the mounting removable at the front. Because you'd never get it off, would you? Because it's got to pull out. Unless I make the brackets removable at the front here. Because all of this is going to get capped off, isn't it? Unless there's a plate on the inside and this goes through it, sandwiches it. I'm pretty sure we can lose 3mm of that. Because how thick's a normal steel? Well, no, it's going to be 3mm plus the body. I reckon we'll have enough. I ain't got any locks anyway. I've got no locks for in the freaking door. Can you see why things like this take so long? I've literally cut 2 wheel arches out today and the rest has been planning. Right. Well, what do you think of the door, people? Amazing. Right, I'm going to end that video here now because it's getting a bit long. And we'll just talk and moan some more in the next one. What do you reckon? I might even clean my door. Right, yeah, I need to... I think I'm going to have to ditch the electric window right here, don't I? Let's be honest. That was a bit far-fetched, wasn't it? Electric windows. It would be nice. but my exhaust's got to be here. So that's got to have a titanium back box. And this door's got to be cut off. And the bottom's going to be put back on. And the new sill step will put in up here somewhere. That's what I'm thinking. That's how I'd like it. If not, it'll just be cut square with an aluminium thing to get the heat out. Then the big arch will start here, and the pipes are going to go titanium, and the other pipes are going to come around this corner, so we've got to cut this whole corner off. Right, I'm going to leave it here now because my head's pickled. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.